Hello, bonjour. It's Friday, March 25th, and now I officially have less than 1 month left in Luxembourg. Yeah, the time passes way too fast. It feels like just yesterday I was in Paris with Nick and Adrian, but now I am getting to the point where I do start missing my friends and family back in Kamloops. But here I'm also at the point where it's been 2 months here, so I'm starting to get into the groove of things, making more friends and feeling more comfortable at school. So I do wish I had more time here, but what can you do? And I'm also sorry for not making another vlog like this again. I just procrastinate too much, and I know that's my fault, even though I made a vlog in Bavaria. But I know that that doesn't really count because you guys didn't get to know what I did during the week and how I've been. So, yeah, my apologies for that. But yes, a lot has happened in the last 3 weeks. I must tell you guys about what happened in my hockey tournament because that was a blast. We actually ended up winning the hockey tournament, and it was an amazing day. It was definitely one of my fondest memories here. And we split up the team into two teams because we had too many players for just one team, as the games were only 20 minutes long. So if you played with 16 players each game for 20 minutes, you wouldn't get that much ice time. So our team had 8 players on it, and so yeah, it was really tiring, but it was a great day. I think I played about 7 20-minute games, and it was so fun. Just everybody was friendly to each other. It wasn't really like clashing against each other like you'd normally think in a tournament. And I actually have the trophy right here. I guess my teammates thought that it would be a really cool souvenir, and I agree. You can't really see what it says, but it says, I believe that says Platz 1. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, they thought it would be a really cool souvenir, and I'm really grateful that they gave it to me because it is a really great souvenir for me. And Sven, I told you guys it was a big day for Sven because he doesn't get that many games throughout the year, and he played unreal. I think he let in 4 goals the whole tournament, and he won the top goalie, which is great for him, and I'm really proud. But then after was just as fun as during the whole day because obviously we won the tournament, and my team is filled with anywhere up from, or my age. I was the youngest player on the team up till around like 40 maybe. So we went out, partied for a while that night, and of course we were all exhausted after playing hockey all day, but it was still super fun. I can't complain. But the week after that, I got a pretty nasty cold. I'm not sure if that was due to that night. I hope it wasn't. But yeah, in the vlog in Bavaria, perhaps you could have heard my voice might have sounded a little weird. But yeah, it was nagging at me for about a week. And, you can't really do anything about that. But it just wasn't very fun that time when I had the cold. But Bavaria was obviously amazing, as you guys can see in my vlog. The buildings were just unreal. You see nothing like that in Canada. Just the detail and the sheer size of it, like what people did, like 200, 300 years ago is amazing. It's just crazy for me because I'm a Canadian boy, and you see nothing like that in Canada, of course. So that was great too. And then so now we are on spring break, I guess you could call it. I don't think they call it spring break here, but we have 3 weeks off, or 2.5 weeks off, which is nice. And Sven's brother, Mike, came back on Tuesday. And so I've never met Mike before because he is doing university in Manchester, and this is my first time meeting him. And really nice guy. He is really easy to talk to, and since he went to university in Manchester, his English is really good. And I know I'm supposed to be practicing my French, but when my first language is English and he's from Manchester doing his studies. His English is obviously great, and so sometimes we try and talk in French, but sometimes we slip away from that and talk in English, which is, fine with me, I guess. But I really like talking to him. He's very kind, like the rest of Sven's family, and our whole family now, we're going to France tomorrow morning, which is also going to be great. But oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. The attacks in Brussels. My condolences goes out to all the families in Brussels that was affected. But Mike actually was supposed to be in the airport in Brussels the night before the attacks happened, which is just, for me, I thought that was crazy. Like, it really could have happened to anyone, those attacks, and I think I'm about 2 hours away from Brussels, and Sven's dad, Selge, were supposed to pick up Mike the night before it happened, about 10, 12 hours before the attacks happened, and I could have gone with them. I was just too lazy to go, so I said, no, thank you, I don't like to go, but Sven and Selge were in Brussels 10, 12 hours before the attacks happened. So, realistically, this could have happened to anyone, and yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's a scary thing to know, so yeah, my condolences goes out to all those people affected in Brussels. And now that it's spring break here, I explained here that we don't switch classes in school every time, so we just have one class, and we stay in that class throughout the whole day. So our class for spring break had a class party, and man, that was one of the funnest days I've had here, dancing with Nicholas and Jackie and all my friends. It was great. It was lit. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was so fun. I'm kind of sad now that I don't get to spend much more time with my class, that I have to leave in less than a month. But yeah, that was a great day. And so, anyways, yeah, that's basically a quick summary of what I've done in my last 3 weeks. So tomorrow I leave for France, and I'll try my best to take videos of. I'm going to Normandy, so I'm going to be visiting Mont Saint Michel and maybe some sites from D-Day and all that cool stuff. So, yeah, see you soon, Kamloops. Bye.